Thank you, friends, for your support in purchasing the book. Here is the special Bitcoin trading chart that we have created. Now, the caveat is we are not a calling service. We're not a stock calling service. We're not a Bitcoin calling service. We are an education firm, but we do love our chart. We ask you to practice with it. And of course, use all your other knowledge. And once you get really good at tracking Bitcoin, then and only then would you ever even consider using some money. But we do not give advice on that. We are giving this for educational purposes and hope that you will use it to train and see how well you can start tracking price movements in Bitcoin. And it's real easy to do. Use one of our trade worksheets. They're all available at the website. You can see under all the show notes, we have trade sheets that you can download, print them out, put in the purchase price and the sell price, whether you're shorting or going long in your Bitcoin practice trades. I want you to try tracking it and see how good you can get at it. Does this work for other cryptocurrencies? It may very well. Now, we are using a true strength index. We practiced with a lot of other types of indicators. We just like the simplicity of the true strength index. We also use moving linear regression lines, 34 and 30. And we found some interesting things there. These are our always standby Heikin Ashi candlesticks. They are very helpful here too. Now, let me give you just some pointers so you can start practicing with this and seeing how it works. All of this can change at a moment's notice. Why is that? Well, because this is a new technology. I mean, cryptocurrencies, the way that they are going to be traded in the future, the impact of technologies and markets being developed with derivative markets and all can change it and could make this chart useless, could make it totally valuable as time goes on. I like it right now. Let's talk about what we have. Well, the true strength index, when it switches over, again, we believe in Occam's razor. You keep everything as simple as possible, but as Einstein said, not simpler. Well, when the true strength index goes from red to green, that is telling you something. The Heikin Ashi candlesticks going into green open boxes is telling you something also. We've also seen a very interesting development here. Doesn't always work in the indexes we follow. The moving linear regression lines going from green on top as movement really accelerates moving up. And then when movement's petering out and the red takes over, even though we have still some up movement, things are really sliding sideways. And of course, when you get fired that first red strong down move and you're seeing your true strength index go to red, it's starting to tell you, and you have the red moving linear regression line, the 34 period line on top, it's telling you that yes, things are really starting to curtain down, or when the green's in, they're curtaining up, but once it flips over, watch out. Same way down at the bottom when a trend is ending and things start to reverse. So what hour are we using? We using a day, a week, a year? No, we're using the 2-hour chart. This is what we started off with, and it seems to work quite well. Also, another interesting thing, when do the changes in Bitcoin typically take place? Usually around the 2 o'clock hour. If there's going to be a real change in trend, 2 to 4, but usually it's around the 2 o'clock hour when things are starting to reverse and change over. So again, this is an easy chart to use. We're including a link so that you can have this chart yourself. It works, of course, on the TC2000 and the freestockcharts.com charts. That's what we're sending you. If you just hit the link, it will actually open it up in your free stock charts or your TC2000 web, I guess your software, your website if you're already signed up for it. And again, you might want to go ahead and do that. Just go to freestockcharts.com if you're already a subscriber. If you're a subscriber to TC2000, you've got it. If you're looking for some type of online trading software, well, tracking software, charting software, I highly recommend you consider TC2000. You can find its free component freestockcharts.com. But when you're ready to upgrade, we actually have a $25 off coupon. It's there in the show notes, of course, all over the website and the daily market reviews, the comprehensive review and forecast, the show notes at YouTube and iTunes. You'll see all of that. So please, if you're looking for a charting software, I highly recommend it. That's what we got for you. And I want you to start charting it and practicing it and seeing how well this chart works for you. Again, keep in mind Heikin Ashi candlesticks, linear regression lines, and of course the true strength index. Look for moves to take place around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That's typically when they happen. And see how well you can do in charting Bitcoin. It's exciting. There's a lot going on here, and when this stuff really starts to take off, things will change as derivative markets are formed, and that will probably help settle down some of the erratic price movement. But right now, again, fascinating, and I want you to start practicing it. And I also want to hear back from you what you learn as you do it. Help us adopt some more rules that we can follow, and any other charts that you see, any other type of simple indicators that we can add. If you have any suggestions, we're all ears. And again, friends, we so appreciate your purchasing our book. It means the world to us, and we hope that you found it extremely helpful. And we'll have more free stuff coming to you because you're special. God bless. All the best from the whole team here at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.